Welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII, my friends. We are standing inside the Deep Research Center and we're about to head inside where we're going to obtain our last Guardian Force Eden. As you can see, it's the only one that we have left to obtain. Now before you head inside, I recommend that you equip Enknown. So that you don't, in order for you not to enter any random battles while you're heading down, and you might also want to consider equipping Move Find, because there are some hidden draw points down at the Deep Sea Research Center. You can only access this area after you defeat Bahamut. Go back to the Ragnarok. Enter the Ragnarok, talk with a character, it doesn't matter who, but usually you talk with Irvine to say that you want to go to a new destination, and after you talk with him, that will give you access to the ladder that takes you down to this area. So what we need to do in order to reach the terminal, or in order to reach the Deep Sea Research Center, the ruins of the Deep Sea Research Center, is that we need to spend pressure units to open the doors that lead to it. Usually what would happen is that you need 10 steam points left in order to battle Ultima Weapon when you reach to the bottom of the ruins. So you need to save 10, and usually what you do would be to bring Zell down, and Zell could open the last door that gave access to the ruins for free by punching it, but the problem is that that would wake up all the monsters in the Deep Sea Research Center, and you'd have to enter a bunch of battles as you headed down. And these battles cannot be avoided even if you junction Encounter None to your abilities. But there is a very easy way to open the last door without needing Zell's assistance. And that's by entering a hidden room on the third floor, which can give you a few extra steam points. So this one is automatic. We have to spend 4 units in order to open the door to level 2. That's just a dispel draw point, there's nothing really useful there. Now on the second level you'll want to spend 2 reserve steam pressure points. Look at the dolphins. Now in this room right here, first let's open the door to the 4th level, use 1 steam pressure point. And now this is where a lot of people miss this little secret, is that you can actually check this panel right here, and it will ask you to spend 4 pressure points, which you should do. You'll be reduced to 9 pressure points, but as you walk inside that room you'll be able to recharge your pressure points. There's an Izuna draw point over there in the corner, we don't need it. So go to this panel. See, it will give you 7 extra pressure points. So obviously we'll take it, and now we've gained, we're back with 16 steam pressure points. So now let's head back down. In this, you'll want to spend 1 to open the gate. There we go. In this room you'll want to spend 1 as well. Yes, I'm sure. And this will take us to the bottom level. And now to open the door to the excavation site we need to spend 4 pressure points, leaving us with 10 extra points, which means that we'll be able to battle Ultima Weapon. And since we didn't require Zell to punch the door open, we can calmly walk down without having to worry about having to face any random battles, provided we have Encounter Nano equipped. Which you should have. So let's head down. It would be an absolute pain to have to enter the random battles as you head down. These battles I believe are fixed, so you have no choice but to face the monsters, which is obviously something that we don't want. It's just pointless. There's a hidden drop point here. I think it's a triple drop point. I think we all have triples though, but actually now that I think about it, let me just... No, I don't want to discard. I do want to exchange though. Let's give Zell 20 and see how much triples this drop point gives us. Stock 10 triples, perfect. So now let's keep heading down. This drop point doesn't recharge, I believe. There's an Ultima drop point down there too. Right here, we can draw it. We will draw Ultima from Ultima Weapon. So here we are, last floor. There's a save point here for a reason, and that's because, well, I guess they were nice enough to give us the drop point in case we messed up or something. I'll save just to be on the safe side. Now, very important, before you open up the last pressure points, let me get in position first. Very important, first things first. Have Quake junction to your elemental defense, and that's because Ultima Weapon uses Quake magic. It's not weak to any status except Meltdown. You should cast Meltdown at the start of the battle to reduce its vitality to 0. You'll need a fairly high strength, so I'll actually change my junctions here a little bit. You'll need a high magic stat to draw to draw Ultima from Ultima Weapon. Irvine and Squall are going to be my main attackers, while Selfie is going to be my healer. It's convenient for you to have a high speed stat because Ultima Weapon attacks fast. There's no point in you maxing out your HP, and that's due to the fact that Ultima Weapon has an attack called Light Pillar, which will cause 900,999 damage, which means it will automatically kill one of your characters. In terms of abilities, very important for you to have Revive. We don't need cards, so might as well have the GFs. And magic, I'm going to need magic here. We can remove Enknon as well, and let's give Selfie Mug. You can steal a 3-star from Ultima Weapon. If you choose to steal, you won't get 100 Ultima Stones, but like I think the 3-star is more useful because we can use it to obtain triples. So high speed stat, high strength stat, magic stat high, so that we can draw. Like I said, I could wait until a bit later on in the game to do this, but it's perfectly possible to do it now. Make sure that you don't have that you have one slot available for Ultima, and let's begin the battle. Also remember to draw Eden from Ultima Weapon as soon as the battle starts. Everyone is learning everything that they're supposed to. Well, you're not. So you can learn that. Okay, let's do it. Wish me luck, my friends. Oh, and by the way, I almost forgot to say, it's convenient for you to have a couple of hours, which you can get in the island closest to Hell and Heaven. At this point, it just makes the battle easier, because one Renzo Zukan from Squall gets the job done if he uses Lionheart. So let's hope he uses it. Let's do it. Yeah, continue. Bring it on. If you say so. Here it comes. Super boss battle time. Bring it on, Ultima Weapon. Yep, that's not a good sign, but we're ready for this battle. Come on. I'm ready for this. Light pillar right away. Well, that's not generous. Oh my god. See, it doesn't matter what your health is. This little... Let's draw Eden right away first. Revive is super useful. And we got the last Guardian Force Eden. Now comes the little bit more tricky part, which is drawing Ultima from Ultima Weapon. It might not be a bad idea for you to draw and cast Region on your characters. It's not a very big deal, but I'll do it just for the sake of doing it. Better have Squall start drawing right away, because he's the only one who hasn't have anything junction to his speed stat. Aside from Light Pillar, you have to watch out for Gravija. It's quite a powerful attack, but it can't kill you since it's a gravity attack. Oh, Meteor. Since we have a high spirit stat, Meteor won't do that much damage, and Region will be more than enough to cure us of the effects of Meteor. Irvine and Selfie will have 100 Ultimas in no time. It will take a little bit longer for Squall, but that's all good. I like the detail that they gave Cloud from Final Fantasy VII Ultimate Weapon. Who's he gonna kill now? That's mean. It's not a bad idea to actually have use a Phoenix down and keep Squall at a low level, and that way there's a high chance that he can use his Lionheart limit break. Light Pillar again, Jesus Christ. The truth is that if my party was at a higher level, it would be even hard. This fight would be even harder because Ultima Weapon at level 100 can be quite annoying. I'm showing myself drawing because I want you guys to see that it's perfectly possible to do this even at a low level and without having, you know, super high stats. Gravija. It likes to follow up Gravija with Meteor, so keep that in mind. Or with Quake, but we're all good because Quake can't do anything to us because we're protected against it. Oh, except Irvine. Apparently for some reason I forgot to Junction Quake to his elemental defense, but that's all good. We'll have 100 Ultimas in no time and then we can finish it off. Light Pillar, who's the victim this time? Irvine again. Oh, that's mean. His physical attacks don't do much because of our vitality, obviously. Let's bring Selfie back to life. Irvine should have close to 100 Ultimas at this point. And then I'll use him to heal up so that Squall can take the time to draw Ultimas. There we go. Very good, Irvine. I could start beating it up, but there's no point. I totally forgot to put Quake on Irvine's elemental attack. That was silly of me, but it's all good. We really have nothing to worry about. Aside from Light Pillar and maybe like Gravija followed by Meteor, we have nothing to worry about really. Let me cast Meltdown on this bugger right away and reduce its vitality to 0. That will make us deal quite a little bit more damage per strike. Light pillar again, hey? Who's the victim? Jesus Christ, man, what do you have against Irvine? It's like, what? Well, he's used it quite a lot against him, that's for sure. So Selfie has 100 Ultimas as well. That means that we can start trying to mug the 3 stars from it. If we don't, it's not a big deal. I'm fine with you 100 Ultimas, honestly. Ravage again. We'll probably follow that up with Meteor or Quake. Yep. Oh, he already had regen? Well, that was silly of me. It might be a little hard for us to steal. Wait, she has regen too? Come on, you fool, give me something. Because as soon as Squall finishes drawing, I'm not even going to care, I'm just going to finish off Ultima Weapon. Stole 3 stars, finally. So hopefully we can draw from him and finish this fight in no time. There we go. Time to finish off this battle. So I wanna scan it first, just to show you guys what Ultima Weapon looks like a little bit. We can't see nothing special. It's at level 12 because that's the average of our party. It doesn't have that much HP left, so look at that big monster. I really like the detail that its weapon, it's actually Cloud's ultimate weapon, you know, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. It's said to be impossible to defeat. Well, not on this walkthrough, my friend. So let's finish it off. Hopefully Squall can use a freaking lion heart. That would be nice. Oh, rough divide, well, not exactly what I wanted, but you know what, I don't even need Irvine to use shot either. There we go. Ultima Weapon defeated. Adios. Your first super boss of Final Fantasy VIII is taken care of. The other one will be a little bit harder, but we'll manage. Hidden card. 100 HP, not bad. And we've just obtained the last Guardian Force, and the only one that can deal over 999,000 damage per turn. So that's that. See, it wasn't that bad really. And as a reward, our characters all gain multiple Ultimas and a 3-star which allows us to where are the there they are, which we can use to make the RGFs learn the expend 3-1 ability, which means that I think if we use triple we will only spend 1 magic, and or we can use it to convert 3 stars into 100 triples. So that's done for. At this point you can equip encounter none, because you won't encounter any monsters as you go up. See, so it was really that simple. So I'm not going to show myself getting out of here because there's no point, but I hope you guys enjoyed this segment and found it useful. On the next segment we're going to do a few more side quests and obtain the poo-poo side quest. As you see, my card collection is looking very good at this point. The only cards that I have left to collect will be obtained by taking on the card queen, but that's for disc 4. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, my friends, and I'll see you soon. Take care.